and 2 regular army.
Lieutenant!
Well, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の会社と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キッシュマン、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
That doesn't sound good. But anyway, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to LA Noire. Hope you guys will enjoy this. And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding.
Okay.
The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
Straight through the next intersection. You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Is he? I'm guessing he's like the commissioner, like Gordon in Batman or something. Or I don't remember what he is exactly, but.
Attaboy, up there you go right now.
I didn't want to hit the car.
Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
But it's weird, in my opinion. I will say. Like, in my opinion, we had no evidence besides maybe the fact, stop pulling over, maybe the fact that he wore 8s and whatever else. I don't really remember. Other than that, there was really no evidence for Eli. But the only reason I arrested him was because he's basically a pedo. Sorry. But, I don't know. A little weird.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
He's a bad shot.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
I don't know, this outfit's nice. I like this one. Oh, they went down.
God damn it, they went down there. Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
I'm the only one getting shot at. What do you mean? He went around. Yeah, I like this outfit. It reminds me of one of the outfits I used to wear in Red Dead 2. How do I get down? Oh, I didn't see that. Another naked woman. More editing for me. That was close. Stop resisting.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting.
You drive.
South
I
Flower
need to go over the
Street,
case
Scott's
notes.
Garage, code 4.
But yeah, it's just a little weird. Also, those people are walking at a different frame rate. I don't trust it. It's a little weird to me. But hey.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Thank you. Oh god, not the grippers. Please don't be naked. I don't want to do more editing, of course.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you.
Jesus.
When you're ready.
Oh my god. Ugh.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Gross. Her arm's messed up. Oh.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger.
God, that's disgusting.
No
I don't
skin
wanna look
under
at
the
that anymore.
fingernails.
Let go of it, please. Public library,
Only
something
21
in
years
front,
old.
yeah.
But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Number, it's either 7 or 1. 6, something.
Kiss the blood, BD. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
What the hell? Is that a
If she took a
pantyhose?
blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
I could not touch that. Okay. So she was dragged, it looks like. Maybe beaten over there.
May as well follow the trail.
Jesus, man. I like this more, personally, than the traffic. Even though I like, Bukowski, I think his name was, or whatever. I do like the fact that we are following basically one set of murders, or like one murder suspect, basically. What does that say? Antonia.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Why would she write that on her hat? Maybe that's, I don't know, weird. The door. Beaten. Maybe she came out of the door, got beat, some blood this way, and then dragged that way to her. Maybe strangled that way, actually. That's what I'm thinking. Is there anything else? Where are you going, bro? Oh. I didn't see this.
So what next?
Take a look around and see what you can find.
What the hell is going on? So what did you find? Oh. So, what is this blood then?
kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Thank you. Don't need that. Pristine blood. What the hell? Necklace? Key? 5.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
Weird. I'm confused about this blood, though. This blood is weird. Like the path, I mean.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253. 253. Okay.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Any ideas?
Help me out.
Keep looking, Phelps. We get enough and we can start retracing the killer's
On
steps.
it goes.
What do you say? I wasn't listening.
What do you think?
Keep looking, Phelps. We get enough and we can start retracing the killer's steps.
So, did he drag her while strangling her and then, like, beat her with the pipe on that door or something? I'm confused. So we have the key, we have the letter. What else am I missing? There's something else here. Oh. Oh.
Where are you taking us?
Oh, is this her? Oh. So this is her blood and he's using it as... Oh. I didn't think about this until I saw the hand on the... near the ladder. Where do you want this to go? 3 here. A Maldana? Something? I don't know. Empty.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
This is... I'm guessing that's her last name? Antonia
Clearly wants us to
something?
find these things. He's left them for us.
Obviously.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
I mean, he's not being caught yet. If it's not... if it's the same guy. Glasses?
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Jeez. What is this? This is like a makeup thing, I think? Yeah. I don't know what the thing on the bottom left is. I couldn't tell you. There's a lot of blood here, though. How did he... He wants us to go up.
The trail points up.
Dang, he came up there. I'm surprised he did. Another key. Or ear. Oh. Ugh. A ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Gross. I wouldn't want to touch that. Okay, blood up there. Just want to make sure there's nothing else here. Okay, let's go up. Why are we coming up here? Purse? There's something here? No. Bucket of paint? Or blood?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Is this someone else's blood? Or her blood? Looks kind of nice up here. I mean, those windows look terrible, though. He's probably watching us through there. in that hotel or whatever that is.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia
Maldonado?
Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Okay. Guarantee you he's in one of those windows watching us. I wouldn't be surprised.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go see if she has family. We'll see. I don't know.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Housekeeper.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
I guess we'll talk to her, then we'll look around, hopefully.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Religious? I think that's Mary, right? And then, I don't know, I guess that's an angel at the bottom? No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Bruh, can I not look around? Thank you. Okay, nothing here. I want to look up in here real quick, just in case. It's a vase. So I don't know if she's religious. What Barbara, I think her name was. Or if it's the girl. Make sure nothing. Okay. Couldn't have opened the door. Whoa.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
That's not good.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
What is that on the ground over there?
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
I did not want to come out here. But sure. What is this?
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Unless you want to go back to, you know, chivalry, I don't know if we'll ever know. Also, there's glass on the outside, so I'm guessing, I don't know. Got a letter. Okay. You can read this if you want. I'll just skim over it.
Okay, we have an address.
Okay. Not gonna look around? the ring.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Interesting. Anything else I'm missing?
The landlady looks like she means business. We'll be wanting her statement.
Then let's go get it.
Let's go talk to her.
Are those scratches? Weird. Interesting. Looks a little weird. Maybe it's the demons, no?
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
We might as well go in order. At least, you know, what I think would be the order.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
I don't think that's true. Why wouldn't she?
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Okay.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
I don't even know what flippant means. Seems like she's telling the truth.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
I could tell from the cross in her room.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
You kind of hesitated there, didn't you?
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Why are you lying? Charm bracelet. I think this is it.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Wooden jewelry box?
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You gotta try a little harder than that.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you would hear a window break.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the cape.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado bar.
How about we do both? Let's go check out the bar, see if there's any evidence we can collect. Maybe Angel goes to the bar or whatever. I think his name is. Let's go to the bar.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, She gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed. Go left now.
Think there's anything to the divorce thing?
Come on.
Cole, come on!
It's not my fault. What do you want me to do?
I've been through 3, fellas. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Yeah. Got a point there. All right.
Drive!
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. But what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Thank you.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
I think he's telling the truth.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. You know, the temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Why are you lying?
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best.
We'll try.
One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
We might have to strip you later. Alright, where's the market at? We'll go there. Then yeah. And then we'll most likely head to the husband if we can. Here, I guess? We just phase through wherever that was.
We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Great. Time to go, interrogate the husband, then.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine.
Why does it
Where are we
say I
headed?
can go back to the bar? It's kind of weird.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Right. Good old stairs. I mean, it could be him. I'm not saying it isn't. But we'll see.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Now look, I don't want.
You want to be arrested for assaulting a police officer? Then go ahead. Oh my god. The ragdoll.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Might as well.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
You just got done eating. You don't have to stand right behind me, man. You got a baseball bat? Religious? Okay. Interesting.
Not sure this means much.
Uh-oh.
This will take some explaining.
Where's this go?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Oh yeah, most likely. El Dorado.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Apparently. We're probably gonna have to go back there.
Just picked fruit market.
Oh. Interesting. Anything else? Can't be just it, can it?
What now?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi.
Oh.
He's toast.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this
I
place.
didn't know I could open it. Let's go see if any of the neighbors know anything. I don't think anything's out there. No. Okay.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
No good. There's nobody here.
Took the guy longer to get out of bed. And he just assumed nobody's home.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Interesting.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I mean...
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
I don't think we knock on any of these doors, I'm guessing. So, see if we can go back to the market.
I'm at a loss.
The lady visited the El Dorado not 12 hours before she was killed. It's got to be worth working the place over.
I'm sure it is. But I want to see when the fruit market opens. Because there might be something there that we need to see. Because, you know, who knows.
Can you drive to this one?
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Well, we're going to Central. A letter has been found, huh? You can drive.
You can drive.
I only got in the car because I was going to answer. But oh well.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker. I don't have time for this, detective.
Lost your hat, huh? Should have picked it up. Alright, let's go see what we got.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finnis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
You would not give me a square deal. Fuck you, Black Dahlia. Tex. What does text mean?
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
What the hell am I reading?
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Should we do that now, though, is the question. Or should we go see if we can go to the market? I don't know. Kind of hard to... I guess we might as well interview him since we're here. No sense in coming back. Is he in there? Yeah, he is.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
That's bull.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Just because he does doesn't mean you were.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
Okay.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
That's not true. I
don't
know if
believe
you know
you,
this.
Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Guessing divorce papers here.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Size 8, huh? Here's what I'm thinking. I think the person who's actually killing the people are either purposely or accidentally framing it in a way where it looks like the husband did it. Whether that means the guy who actually killed, whether it's multiple people or if it's one person, were stalking, or whatever word you want to use, them and kind of did whatever. Kind of interesting.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
I've done that too, but I mean, I didn't lose that much blood.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
That matches.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Message?
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
I don't think he did it, at least for right now. Let's go to the bar and then we'll go look at the market. There's definitely something there that we missed.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
I feel like nobody that we have arrested that, you know, actually did it. I don't think Eli did it.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Has to be something here.
Galloway, I need you.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend. My eggs were running.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
You
What
ought
am
to
I
meet Joe's
missing?
buddy. He's nice. Really.
Over here, Rusty.
He drove me up to
Where the hell did he go?
Advice? So what next?
So, the fruit market was the last
Shall
stop
we
off Antonio made.
Look
Let's
over
go.
this place one more time.
Did you cover my shift on Wednesday? I have an audition.
Has to be something, right? Out of order. Why is this door open?
I'm at a loss.
So, the fruit market was the last stop off Antonio
Okay.
made. Let's go.
You can drive.
Fine.
I don't know, it
we
just
headed?
feels off that I'm missing something, but I don't know what.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. Now, we'll get to the market and the guy behind
Did that
the
guy
counter
just get
will
into
tell
an
us he
accident?
saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Sir, you just went through a pillar?
We should go out afterwards.
Okay, locked.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
I mean, interesting.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed
Kind of
like a nice
felt like
lady.
he already did.
Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Okay.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
So if this door just magically unlocked itself. Jesus.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
254? Oh, okay. I get it now. I thought I was supposed to pull him. Was it 254? Was it 3? No, I think it was 3, wasn't it? Why would he know? Oh. Wife, submit to your husband to the Lord. Ephesians 5:22. Okay. I'm guessing this is Mary, right? Same picture that we saw in the old lady's house. Praying hands. Very sus. I saw this before. Hold on. There we go. Oh, we'll look at that after. Just want to see just in case. No. If I had a camera, I'd be looking at you guys right now.
I cut someone who was already dead.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arm.
Hey, your hat came back on.
Clem!
Wow. He's guilty. Jesus, man. Who would have thought?
God damn it, get after him, Cole!
What do you think I'm doing?
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
I just crashed, so I don't think you can be out doing that.
You should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
That is true.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Hey, that's not my fault. I didn't know he was gonna run.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
What do you think I'm doing?
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
I don't think he actually did it. He either has to be some other
Keep it
evidence.
steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
I don't know how to pit maneuver anyone in this game.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.